What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there, ladies? Hope y'all doing good, staying good, looking good, smelling good, and all that good stuff, okay? So it is your girl, Carrie M. If you're new here for me, hook your sister up and make sure you click on that pretty red subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any of my beauty, fashion, or lifestyle videos, make sure you turn on that notification bell because I does it all over here, okay? Now, today's wig was sent over from MyFirstWig, and I'm super excited. If you're not familiar with MyFirstWig, okay, girl, listen to the name. They hook you up with some wigs that are customized, bomb, ready to wig. So it's definitely perfect for beginners and for the people who are just lazy wig wearers and you just want something that's ready to go. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in and I'm gonna show you what the wig looked like when I got it. I'm gonna give you a little brief on how I installed it and give you my thoughts along the way. And then I'll save my lasting thoughts towards the end of the video. So if you wanna use timestamps to just get there, go ahead and do that, girl. Do what you gotta do. Let's go. So boom, the unit is from MyFirstWig, as you guys already know. So shout out to them for sending over this unit. So all of the specs for the unit is going to be linked right here in the video, so you can go ahead and look at it because your girl can't remember all that. Now you can see we obviously have that nice kinky texture. The hair is very thick and full. So I decided that I'm going to keep it simple, being that it is MyFirstWig, aka something easy. You get the name and all of that. I figured I won't make it difficult on myself. I'm not going to co-wash it. I'm not going to pluck it or anything because it's supposed to be ready for you. So I'm going to style the unit as is straight from them. It does come with 2 combs, one on each side, one in the nape area. We do have adjustable straps. And then we do have that parting area to kind of do what you got to do with that space. And it does come with a detachable, adjustable, elastic strap, which comes in these pieces so you can detach it, attach it, whatever you need to do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did just try her on with a wig grip and she felt a little tight. So I'm gonna try her on without a wig grip. And this is how she's fitting. So, as far as the feel goes with comfort, tightness, and looseness and all of that, she's actually comfortable. She's not tight, so it feels okay. But the actual fit on the unit, as far as the construction of the hairline goes, is not for your girl, okay? So I don't know if it's the shape of my head or what, but the middle of the hairline comes out really far down, like a widow's peak kind of. And then on the sides is really far back, and like my edges, all of my edges are out right here. And y'all know I ain't got no edges, but all my edges are out. So it's kind of falling short in this area. I wish we got a little bit more hair on the lace on the sides of the unit. Now I can move the wig up should I want it to get a little bit more coverage on the sides. But now we have the hairline like really on my forehead, which I'm gonna have to cut through. And we still don't have all of my edges covered. I really don't want to cut into this hairline because it is lightly plucked. It looks good. So if you're someone who's not a plucker or someone new to units, I definitely recommend their units as far as the customization goes because it's decent. Now, as far as the lace color, when you press it up against your skin, you can see that it will have a really nice melt because it kind of almost disappears. But at the same time, it is a little light, so I'm going to go ahead and tint it. Now, I did use this pressed powder today on my face when I did my makeup. So I'm just going to use it for the lace as well. And I'm just going to press my little powder pad or whatever you want to call it into it and just tint it up real quick. I'm gonna set it with the setting spray so it doesn't move because y'all, I'm telling you, this powder, it be when you cutting and you styling, you can see it like into the air, and I hate that. So that's why I always set my powder. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of some hairspray to just also make sure it stays in place and just fan that out. Child, I'm trying to do my hair. I ain't got time to wait. I'm styling it and I'm just seeing like so many gray hairs, and I'm like, what is that about, child? Like, no. But whatever. I'm just going to melt down this front piece just so the front at least looks really good. The rest of it I don't care for, especially because a lot of my edges aren't even covered all the way. Now, because I am doing the minimum and I don't want to do more than I need to do in order to style the unit, because I'm trying to keep it easy, I did a light dusting around the entire unit. But honestly, for a fuller look on the ends, a full trim would be better. Now, I also want to mention I did go in with my Cantu Shea Butter heat protectant spray, and I sprayed the entire unit down. And then I went in with my hot comb and I hit up the roots amongst the entire unit before I hit it up with the flat iron. Because I knew I didn't co-wash the hair and I wasn't going to blow dry it straight in all of that, I knew I needed to do something because the unit came out very poofy in the roots area, which is fine. I did go in with some hair polisher to try to give it some shine and a little bit of body and movement because, like I said, the hair is a little bit stiff. But as I'm doing my final touches, I do want to say I feel like if I did co-wash the hair like I usually do and did a blow dryer and all of that before hitting it up with the hot comb and a flat iron, maybe it would have came out a little bit more sleeker and silkier with more movements. But I can't really say. I'm not really sure. But this is like resembling a 4C natural kinky coily hair that does not have a relaxer, and we hit it up with a hot comb and flat ironed it. That is the texture I would get. This is how my niece's hair comes out when I straighten it, and she does not have a relaxer. So if we were to wrap this at night, like even on this wig, and then pull it out the next day, you might get a different result. But the unit is very, very natural. So if you're here for the natural stuff, y'all, definitely consider this unit because the texture is here. Look at this. It looks like my hair. Like, it doesn't look like a wig at all. I love how natural the lace looks. The hairline is nice and pre-plucked for us in a way that we can get away with it and just walk around like it's all us. So I am pleased with the outcome of the hair and the way it looks and how natural it looks. But I'm going to save my overall thoughts to the end of the video. All right, y'all. So you already know how I like to do. I like to keep it sweet on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and knock my main concerns on out the way. So the first thing is the size on this cap, y'all. I'm a 22.5 circumference size head, like I said earlier. That is huge for me because if I want to be wearing a wig and rocking it out a lot, I don't need my real edges popping through, and it's definitely popping through here and here. I had to tuck in the lace to kind of, hide, I had to hide a little bit because it's just not giving what it's supposed to give as far as the fit goes. Now, the second thing can be fixed, which is fine, but considering it was from my first wig, I did think it was going to be a little bit more suave on this. I do feel like the ends on this unit definitely needs a good trimming because we have a lot of sparse ends. The hair is very full up top, very, very, very full, which I love, but it gets thinner on the ends, and I don't like when the hair goes from really thick to really thin. I did trim off some. I did a light dusting, but I feel like it needs a legit trim. Your girl don't like that. So the third thing that was really concerning for me is all the freaking gray hairs, y'all. Like literally everywhere there was gray hairs all in this unit. Granted, it does come from somebody's head, so somebody got some gray hair, it is what it is, but I don't want all these grays up in my unit. I would honestly prefer my units that are human hair and it's like black or brown to be like darker, like a jet black anyway. So if I would consider wearing this wig more, I'll probably just color it black anyway. But grays can be challenging when coloring, so that's why that's a big issue for me. So the first thing that I love is that texture. It is super natural. It's super freaking soft. Even with the hot tools going through it, we still have some body up in here. We still have crinkles. We still have texture. It's a very beautiful, natural texture, y'all. I do feel like if this was my real hair, with the process of me styling it the way I did, I would probably have to wrap it for a day. You know how you got to get that overnight wrap for it to fall and sit the way it sits. So another thing that I really love about the unit is how they give us a nice decent hairline, and they did bleach the knots. So I didn't have to really worry about having to go in and customizing the wig again as far as the plucking goes, because I feel like they did a pretty decent job on the plucking. I do feel like it is an easy install with or without melting down the unit. So it is a beginner friendly unit, definitely. And like I said, straight out of the pack, if you want to rock it out, you can do that. You don't have to wash it, but we ain't even talking about the washing. You don't have to pluck, you don't have to bleach, you don't have to do all of that customizing things. The main thing that you will or may have to do is trim it if you want to have a nice clean cut, okay? okay? But that's it, okay? The unit, in my opinion, is a cute unit. Y'all know I love me some bobs. It's not my favorite bob. It's just okay. It's not giving like, girl, do you see what I'm saying? But it's definitely giving like, okay, I could rock it out, do a couple things and all of that stuff. So it's a decent unit, y'all. Y'all gonna have to let me know in the comment section what you think about it, because what I'm saying and what you thinking could be two different things. Sometimes I say that and y'all be like, girl, I love that wig on you. So I don't know, okay? Y'all comment down and let me know how you feeling about this unit. Again, it is from MyFirstWig. So all of that information will be listed in the description box for y'all to go ahead, click, get to it if you want to, and all of that. I do appreciate the wig being pretty much ready to wear as far as the customization goes. So that's it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I will see you in another video. Until then, I will holler. Y'all be safe, be cute, keep smelling good and looking good. I love y'all. Bye. Say I got